Welcome back to Fluentmx, the podcast where we help you learn natural, everyday American English. I am your host, Olivia.
And I am your co-host, Ryan. It is so great to have you listening today. Whether you are walking to work, cooking dinner, or just relaxing at home, we are happy you are here with us.
Exactly. We're here to make English fun, easy, and completely natural. Before we start today's topic, if you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. And if you love our podcast, leave us a like. It really helps us out.
It sure does. Okay, Olivia, I have a question for you. When you talk to your friends or your family, what do you usually talk about?
Oh, that is a great question. I think mostly I tell them about my day. I tell them what happened at work or what I did over the weekend.
Right. We spend so much time talking about things that already happened. And that means we are talking in the past tense.
Bingo. That is exactly what we are focusing on today. Talking about the past. It is one of the most important skills in English. Once you learn how to talk about your past, you can share your whole life with people.
It is so true. When you meet someone new, they always ask, "What did you do this weekend?" Or "How was your day?" If you do not know the past tense, it is very hard to answer those questions naturally.
So today, we are going to make it super easy. We will talk about our own weekends, share some stories, and show you exactly how to use the past tense in native conversations.
I am ready. So, Olivia, let us jump right in. How was your weekend? What did you do?
My weekend was fantastic, but it was very busy. On Saturday, I woke up early. I went to the farmer's market in my neighborhood.
I love the farmer's market. Did you buy anything good?
I did. I bought some fresh strawberries and a loaf of homemade bread. After that, I met my sister for coffee. We sat outside, drank iced lattes, and talked for 2 hours.
That sounds like a perfect Saturday morning.
It was really nice. But let us stop for a second and look at the words I just used. Listeners, pay attention to the action words. I said I woke up, I went, I bought, I met, I drank, and I talked.
All of those actions are finished. They happened on Saturday. They are in the past.
Exactly. In English, when we talk about actions in the past, we have two main groups of words. We have regular verbs and we have irregular verbs. Let us start with the easy ones, the regular verbs.
Regular verbs are my favorite because they follow a very simple rule. All you do is add the letters E and D at the end of the word.
Yes. For example, the word talk. Right now I talk. Yesterday I talked. You just add the ed sound at the end.
Exactly. Or the word walk. Today I walked to the park. Yesterday I walked to the park.
Play becomes played. Cook becomes cooked. Watch becomes watched.
So, if I ask you what you did last night, you can say, "I watched a movie. I cooked dinner. I played a game."
It is a very helpful rule. If you do not know the past tense of a word, just try adding the ed sound. A lot of the time, you will be completely correct.
But English is a funny language, Olivia. It always has tricks.
That is true. And that brings us to the second group of action words, the irregular verbs.
Irregular verbs do not follow the ed rule. They completely change their spelling and their sound.
Yes, they are rebels. You just have to memorize them. But do not worry, you hear them so often that they become natural very quickly. Let us look at my story again. I said, I went to the farmer's market.
Went is the past tense of go. You do not say goed. You say went. This is one of the most common words in the English language.
Yes, it is. Yesterday, I went to work. Last year, I went to Mexico. Last night, I went to bed early.
In your story, you also said, "I bought some strawberries." Bought is the past tense of buy.
That is a big change. Buy becomes bought. It is spelled very differently, but it sounds like bought.
Another one you used was drank. Drink becomes drank. Today I drink water. Yesterday I drank coffee.
And what about meet? I said I met my sister. You take away one e, meet becomes met.
These irregular verbs are everywhere. Let me tell you about my weekend, Olivia. See if you can catch the irregular verbs.
I am listening. Tell us your story, Ryan.
Okay, so on Sunday, I stayed home. I woke up late because I was so tired. I made a big breakfast. I ate eggs and toast. Then, I read a book on the couch. In the afternoon, I saw a friend. We took my dog for a walk.
That sounds like a very relaxing Sunday. Let us break down your action words. Listeners, did you hear them? Ryan used regular and irregular verbs.
I started by saying I stayed home. Stayed is a regular verb. Just add ed.
But then you said, I woke up late. Woke is the past tense of wake. It is irregular.
Next, I said I made a big breakfast. Make becomes made. You just changed the K to AD.
And what did you eat? You said, I ate eggs. Eat becomes ate. It sounds exactly like the number 8.
Exactly. I also said I read a book. This is a very tricky word.
Oh, this one confuses a lot of beginners. Can you explain it, Ryan?
Sure. The word read is spelled EAD. In the present tense, we say read. Like, I like to read. But in the past tense, the spelling stays exactly the same, but the pronunciation changes. We say red. It sounds just like the color red.
Yes. So if it is happening now, you say red. If it happened yesterday, you say red, even though it looks the same on the paper.
I read a great book yesterday.
Perfect example. You also said, I saw a friend. See becomes saw.
And we took my dog for a walk. Take becomes took.
You used so many great irregular verbs there. Wake becomes woke. Make becomes made. Eat becomes ate. Read becomes read. See becomes saw. Take becomes took.
The best way to learn these irregular verbs is not to stare at a grammar book all day. The best way is to listen to stories and practice telling your own stories.
I completely agree. Let us practice a little more. Ryan, if I tell you the present action, you tell me the past action. Are you ready?
I am ready. Test me.
Okay. Have. Today I have a good day.
Yesterday I had a good day. Have becomes had.
Good. What about do? Today I do my laundry.
Yesterday I did my laundry. Do becomes did.
What about get? Today I get a package in the mail.
Yesterday I got a package in the mail. Get becomes got.
You are doing great. One more. Come. Today I come to the studio.
Yesterday I came to the studio. Come becomes came.
Excellent. Those are all so common. If our listeners can master went, ate, saw, got, had, and came, they will be able to speak about almost anything in the past.
There is one more thing we need to talk about, Olivia. We talked about action words, but what about describing things in the past?
You mean the verb to be. This is very important. When we describe how we feel, where we are, or what something looks like, we use the verb to be.
Right. So right now, I am happy. You are at the studio. The weather is sunny.
But in the past, those little words change. Am and is changed to was.
Yes. Today I am tired. Yesterday I was tired. Today the sky is blue. Yesterday the sky was blue.
And the word are changes to were. Today you're busy. Yesterday you were busy.
Exactly. So was is for singular things. I was, he was, she was, it was.
And were is for plural things and for the word you. You were, we were, they were.
So if I ask about your Saturday, I can say, where were you on Saturday afternoon?
And I can say, I was at the coffee shop. The coffee was delicious. The people were friendly.
It is that simple. Was and were. They are the background of your story. They set the scene before the action happens.
Exactly. I was at the coffee shop. That is the setting. Then the action starts. I drank coffee. I talked to my sister.
Mixing those description words with the action words makes your story sound completely fluent and natural.
We have covered so much amazing information already.